So I sent Dan off trying to find the winner of the Class 2s. And there's probably, I don't know, maybe one of them's eating the other. Right, all right. So Class 1's just come off. And I'm still with second place.
Yeah, you are, mate. Yeah,
I'm still with second place, right? Which is saying something, because you are current Mr. Britain, aren't you?
Northwest.
Northwest. I can get it right. So, mate, how?
I'm second in Britain this year. Second in England.
Keep telling me right. Yeah.
Second. Invited to the universe. Another invite.
Quick, Dad.
Got one?
Yeah.
Got two invites now.
Can I have one?
Can I have one, mate? Yeah.
Dad, do us a favour. Just introduce yourself so everyone knows who you are.
Darren Winstanley. I train from Peak Fitness in St Helens. What else do you want to know, Phil?
How did you get on with that, mate? Because this was was this just like a last minute thing, or you've been planning on?
No, we've been planning on it. We were planning on to get on stage with both of my pals.
Yeah.
One was in Class 2.
Yeah.
What happened? But it didn't happen that way. I've ended up being in the class on my own. He's the class on his own. And we just gone from there, mate. We was too far in prep.
Yeah.
To ball pull out. My sights was set on the universe. I was already invited to it.
Yeah, clearly.
So this was just basically a test run. I'm going to see how I come out to this one now for the next week.
Right.
And decide if I'm going to go for the universe.
But you've got to, surely.
There's loads of, there's pros and cons. And, I owe a lot of time to my family, a lot of time to my missus.
Yeah, no,
they
put a lot of stuff, don't they?
Oh, a lot of stuff, mate. I once got to it also. She's done me cooking, she's put up with me crap.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, she's
Mrs. Gates still over there. She puts up with all the man, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not just that. It's what I want in normal life. Do you know what I mean? As well, away from a bit of dieting and stuff.
Yeah. Mate, you look awesome as always.
Thank you.
Right? Every time I see you, you get better. That was a big class, right? That was a proper Class 1 NABBA. That was everything for me that just epitomises NABBA in general.
Yeah.
It's all about the big guys. Right, and that was
the standard. In every single class, mate. I've been looking, and you're like,
this was better than Britain.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah, the standards are higher.
You put away from being there in the Britain, but the standard of guy, of athlete, of bodybuilder here today is just what it should be.
Yeah.
But it's just that next level. So
yeah, of course, mate. Of course. I like that. I
know we come to win, but there's nothing when we come in second in such a fucking awesome class.
Yeah, of course, mate. 100%. Yeah. It's brilliant being up against awesome guys, and especially getting the second place, mate.
And I had won that, innit?
Yeah.
I had won when you were against proper.
It is, mate.
For competition.
Yes.
Mate, well done.
I want to say a couple of...
You've got to take it, do whatever you want. Now your time.
That's it, right. I was prepping with my two pals, Shane and Lloyd. Prep got hard and we kind of split up and whatever. We've there's no fallouts. But it was just how hard we had to go a bit separate ways. All the brain fog and everything. Also, I want to say thank you to my missus, putting up with everything, helping me through prep, pre-tanning me, pushing me to go training when I couldn't be bothered, having my meals ready, picking them up. What a really good, unreal mate, wifey material. Then also I want to thank one of my best mates, Jacko. He's been there for all my mental struggles, ringing me every day, making sure I'm fine, making sure everything's on point. And lastly, Kieran Driscoll. I want to say a big thank you to him. I've struggled this peak week. He stepped up, I reached out and he's carved me up, peaked me well. Kieran Driscoll, Kieran Purpose Driven on Instagram. Amazing guy.
What an amazing guy.
Mate,
I met you what
he's a really good mate. Not just there, he let me into his family home and stuff like that. He's a great guy.
I briefly met him again.
He's got me to where I am now in this last week.
He knows his stuff, doesn't he, clearly?
Yeah. Taking nothing away from the lads before that. My pal Shane, Lloyd, they train me hard, they push me. Taking nothing away from what other people have just named. Mate, they all done a part in.
You're such an honest guy, right?
Yeah.
Come here, right? Yeah. There's obviously some backstories there, and it's the fact that you're just addressing it all, putting it right. Yeah. Fucking tells you a lot about you.
Also, I've got a podcast. It's getting filmed on Sunday. It's released on the 19th of November. Dan Hodges' podcast.
Brilliant.
A bit about overcoming my mental health throughout my life and where I am now, from where I've been to where I am. So that's released on the 19th of November.
So we'll jump on that another time, right?
Yeah.
Because there's the mental health thing. Dan. We're just jumping in the mental health thing again, right? Yeah. So this is something that's fairly common.
Yeah.
With in bodybuilding.
Yes.
Because we are of a certain breed, right? Super driven, super strong. But there's a majority of us who really have struggled with mental health at some point, some things. So, and I think the fact that we're all brave enough to talk about it,
Of course, mate.
and we talk about it for no other reason that we don't want anybody else to have to go through it on their own. That's my reasons for it.
You know, so I can't do it on my own. I've got a good set of people around me, missus, but I've had to go back to medication because man's that bad in prep, right? But I'm getting into a better places now. I had 5 guys last night till I'm sound.
Mate,
Kieran's going to 5 guys and now I'm human.
yeah, exactly that. And do you know what? It doesn't get easy, but it does get easy when you can see it from a different subjective standpoint.
Yeah.
And when you create a better network of people around you.
Yeah.
When you are struggling, recognise it and don't allow you just to sit there getting deeper in it. I know.
Yeah.
I think we've done more every time, mate.
Yeah, 100%. Because what it is, bodybuilding is a very exterior building process, and sometimes you can be so driven on it that you can forget about the interior, and you can be so driven on it, right? My bicep's going to be this, my chest has to be this, my condition has to be this. You forget about the internal process. It's the opposite effect.
This is another podcast in itself, right? And that's one that I'm really keen to go and do. Yours is coming out this week.
Well, no, it's getting recorded, Odgecast, with a guy called Dan on Sunday. It will be released on the 19th of November.
Yeah.
So, for whatever he's going to do in between.
Yeah.
But it's just basically from our bit, but whatever I've gone through in my life, to where I stand now.
I want to watch this. I'm going to watch
19th of
it.
November for it's released.
Brilliant.
He's on Instagram.
We'll get it shared and we'll share it as well.
No, mate, yeah.
Messages that with people we should be talking
He's had
about.
a few good lads on there, a few MMA fighters, footballers, prison officers. He has everyone on there. Listen, his audience is growing. It's really good.
I'm great.
Thank you.
Always good to see you, mate.
And you too, mate. You're looking well.
We're getting there, mate.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see you're on the other side of that. And if do you ever need a chat? We're always in the Exactly. Get yourself around. All the best.
How's your tan all over?
This is brain tan. Horrible.
Oil.
That's it. It's burning on fire. Look at that. That is class one. There you go. Yeah. Mate, I'll see you soon, mate. All right, you take care.
See you later.